babysit this Bruno. But then again, the aggressive movements from that Lancelot is going to be a nuisance for BIGENTRON. We'll have to wait and see here.
If he can snowball, he surely can have an effect. But going against someone as versatile as the 1-1, it's going to be a question here. But we're going to go straight into the land of Dawn here for game number 1 between BIGENTRON Alpha as well as RRQ HOSHI.
There's a fun fact that I want to talk about here. This is for Bruno and 1-1. In this matchup, in particular, Bruno actually wins out in this matchup for the most part. As long as Marky is able to use that second ability to dodge the second part of 1-1's first ability when it comes back. As long as he defends that last weakness point on his back, Bruno wins out, even in all-ins, in poke, and you can already see it in the early stage. Bruno's poking the 1-1 down. This is going to be tough for Skylar in the gold lane if he doesn't get help.
It looks like he's already being very, very pressured here. You're right, Mirko. That just might be the case. Already Skylar almost at half health here, and with the addition of Key coming to the play as well, it might be Skylar getting pressured.
Yep, we're gonna have to wait and see here, folks. But oh, Marky with that gold buff. Oh. Okay, yeah. Again, Albert on that Demon Slayer emblem. It means, again, perhaps they will go for that utility jungler who can clear the lords, who can fast rotate as well. And we'll have to wait and see as Max on this Akai will rotate top side here. 3v2.
Oh my god, the Iron Hook connects, and that is going to be first blood here by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Now that's the thing, right? BIGENTRON Alpha with the Franco, they're able to dominate these trades because he's not reliant on his level 4. Whereas from the side of Vin, he needs to wait for that Fatal Links to pop off. But here on the bottom side, Sorizo already having a very hard time as Albert is going to be rotating towards that because he wants this gold buff to happen.
And the trend continues. Another PH import getting a first blood in the game, their debut game. BIGENTRON Alpha leading 745 gold lead, and that gold lane is getting really, really scary.
We'll have to wait and see, folks. Rotation-wise here, BIGENTRON has the upper edge as Lancelot now will look for that purple of can Akai capitalize on this. But it seems like if you look at the minimap, R7 as well as 11 is disturbing Max.
Yeah, real world manipulation already popped up. Key goes in for the back, uses the suppress and takes down Lemon here. But we'll see what happens because it is going to be Max with the turtle. The chain disconnects onto 3 members and look at this! Albert goes in for the double kill so early on, and the backup setup coming in from R7 was so on point. 3 members taken down 4-0, and it is going to be RRQ HOSHI on the
upper seat.
What the heck was that? What? I don't... Huh? When you think BTR have won a trade, RRQ just comes in and says, no, man, that was my team fight, and that was my turtle. You can take a look at the instant replay here. Gani, what happened?
Nasty combination here. Take a look. Fatal Links and then the knockout strike by R7. Yeah, of course, a very, very crisp, clean synergy, and as well as skill displayed there by RRQ HOSHI. Now, they are leading in the gold, and they really need to focus on getting the farm for Marky.
That was beautiful. Oh man, that was one of the most satisfying things to see as a person who enjoys MLBB. Fatal Links, knockout strike, Lancelot getting everything with the AoE damage. But now, Gani, tell me about the emblem. Anything interesting here?
Atlas. He likes to divide the emblems to 4 here, getting the cooldown reduction, getting the movement speed, and as well as regeneration. Oh, top side here. There might be a pickoff.
Yeah, it does seem like Vin here is already looking for a play, but look at this! Once again, the Flicker Fatal Links combo is going to happen, but Max is still able to counter-engage that with his ultimate. The real world manipulation goes in and pops up, and Vin is going to be taken down. So this time around, BIGENTRON Alpha, they've actually managed to take an aggressive advantage onto this, but look at this Key once again, so aggressive. He actually goes in for the suppress onto Skylar with the Bloody Hunt and does the chain. That's gonna happen as well. Albert here trying to scrap off the pieces. He's gonna get another kill, and that is killing spree secured by Albert.
Beautiful movement by Skylar and precise mechanics on the 1-1. He knows exactly how to pop those weakness points, even in those type of situations. And why BTR was forced to back away was because there was only one more weakness point to pop off. Skylar also got in range of the turret, so again, the spacing by Skylar was just phenomenal to set up for Albert to come through, and now BTR look for another contest.
Remember, Max still has his ultimate. He can give the advantage he needs, but look at this once again. I'm getting tired because all these Fatal Links connects, and look at the crossbow of Tang gets the members down. So Rizzo gets chunks, Max as well as Key goes down, and RRQ Hoshi once again win the trades, gets the turtle.
Bigetron, they seem to lost their rhythm here. Minute number 5. Sure, Marky claims the turret's offside. Again, they are heavily relying on this Marky, but that neutral objective fight wasn't really good for us out of Bigetron. Once again, Vin with the initiation on that Fatal Links, connects on towards 2, and the follow-up damage from RRQ is always there to find the kills, to relieve off pressure, and now Bigetron, they are behind 1.5K gold lead almost.
Man,
It's fine though.
Feeling fresh. Yeah, what? So Rizzo, he gets taken down in a 2v1 situation on the bottom side, but meanwhile, Albert goes in for the kill here. Moreno is still able to survive, opens up that real-world manipulation to defend himself, and that's not going to be a kill for RRQ Hoshi just yet. But look at this, it is going to be Key here, caught in the sandwich. It is going to be the Winter Truncheon popped, but it's not going to be enough, as once again, RRQ Hoshi with another pickoff on the board, now leading with 3,000.
Oh, BTR wants to look for something though here, and they need to look for something. They got the turret up top, but they're losing turrets on the board, on the right as well. And now, RRQ, look at how they're rotating on the map, all the way to that top side, and they're securing the map pressure with Albert constantly just being a threat there, and Vin following Skylar all the way there up top to the turret to secure it, Gani.
It's quite difficult now, right? I mean, a minute ago, 2 minutes ago perhaps, it was a 2,000 gold lead by RRQ. Now, we're almost 5K. Once again, the space from Bigetron Alpha is now rather limited. Marky still farming, his job is only that, but now Key with the conceal.
Yeah, conceal play is going to be popped up here. R7 is caught in the middle of everything. Let's see what they can do with this. R7 flickers out. We can see the engage coming in. The hook actually does not land, and the real-world manipulation is going to be able to zone them away. But meanwhile, look at Vin.
Yeah, Vin with the setup here, but it seems like Bigetron, they already know on the whereabouts of Vin. They opted for the long route, but the mid is now vulnerable. Perhaps another structure is going to fall soon here for side of Bigetron Alpha. And yeah, Bigetron Alpha, with less space, you cannot farm, and right now that is their main objective. RRQ still with the pressure.
Man, Lancelot was able to get the buff away as well from the side of Bigetron Alpha, as Vin here is looking to zone away the members from the side of Bigetron Alpha. This is going to be a little bit of a stalemate, but Albert has his eyes set on the prize. He wants that buff, but oh my god! He gets the hook, lands the shutdown though. But that's gonna fall into the hands of Key.
Beautiful timing though. They need to stop Albert's momentum. Even though he didn't get the kill, that was still a very good pickoff. Now that Albert's off, he can finally give Max some time, some room to farm to catch his levels up. Catch up to Albert, who's 2 levels ahead. And they will actually be able to put some pressure back into the map.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see here as Bigetron, they need... Vin still with that Fatal Links. Will not commit to it just yet. But yeah, Bigetron Alpha, they need to somehow get the farm they need here. Just pick their fights. And RRQ Hoshi though, on the other side, I feel like their winning condition is just to give more pressure, initiate more fights. Remember, you have an Atlas on your team, and that crossbow tank from Skylar is just so useful when against a team that will be clumped up, especially with Atlas.
Who's
Yeah,
on
but
screen,
look
though?
at that, exactly. The screen. Did you see? Was that a new skin?
That's Poe from Kung Fu Panda. And you guys can play as Poe on Akai if you go and roll. And you get a free skin with General Kai. Wait, bottom side though. Gotta be careful. All right. Nice try.
Okay.
That was a nice try.
Still good. We can take a look at the emblems first.
Yeah, no, items here. Of course, Akai with that Guardian helmet, and he opted for a Dreadnought armor here. So respecting the physical damage from Lancelot, Wan, and as well as Piquito. On the other side, take a look at Wan already DHS completed. So it feels like Skylar is already ready for a team fight. We'll just have to wait and see though, because they are RRQ playing this rather patiently here, even though they are on the lead. Oh. Yeah, still waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, the Iron Hook does not connect as Vin is looking for an engage here onto Bigetron Alpha. He goes in for the flicker, is trying to do something, but he gets suppressed here with the Bloody Hunt. The real world manipulation is actually going to be able to take Vin down. But look at the way that they're able to zone away RRQ Hoshi this time around. R7 here doing the damage onto Sorizo, but it is going to be a man advantage for Bigetron Alpha this time around. Do they look like they are going to contest for this?
Yeah, I think they should contest for this. RRQ have just lost the main source of their engage and their main frontliner. I don't think they will have enough tanky members to soak in the damage that BTR has to offer. Let's see though, because Sorizo is already rotating in.
Vin is also already rotating in, and Key is going to be the first one to fall into the hands of Lemon.
Nice.
Max is actually still able to get that Lord though, and he is able to disengage rather well, and Bigetron Alpha have won that engage.
I love to see it. I love to see it. Max has been getting so much hate from everyone, and he finally proves himself getting that retribution on point and securing the Lord for his team. However, RRQ Hoshi are recovering so well. Even though you get the Lord, RRQ will punish you getting a turret in the mid lane and still securing more pressure on the map for now.
That's gonna hurt Bigetron Alpha later here, so we'll have to wait and see here, folks. Looking at the items here, Bigetron Alpha with this Lord push might force a team fight, but again, if you want to force a team fight against an Atlas, against a 1-1 and a Paquito on your opposing end, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tricky, so we'll have to wait and see here. Oh my god, R7.
Wait a second, R7 actually gets taken with the Iron Hook plus the Bloody Hunt coming in from Max, and that is a good source of situation here for the side of Bigetron to pick off right before the Lord is marching down in that top side.
Okay, with one man down here, they might steal all of the turrets, perhaps, but I do feel like the base turrets will still be untouched.
Albert getting a little risky here. He is trying to zone the members away, trying to clear the waves as well. They don't want these towers to go on too much, understanding that this is just the first Lord. The Iron Hook does not connect, but look at this. R7 already looking for an engage here, but what happened there? Did they... Oh, Key was forced to use the flicker there just to get out.
Yeah, and even Sorizo popped the sprint down below. So there are already a few fights. Speaking of value, I think it's still an all-right amount of value for BTR with the first Lord of the game. They weren't able to delete every single tier 2, but they were able to get the ones on the left and right. Key.
Oh god, Vin goes in for the chain links here and is able to actually take Key down. RRQ Hoshi with a man advantage as the crossbow of Tang was popped up, but not onto anyone to take them down so far, but RRQ Hoshi now have a man advantage. They are going to be able to clear these waves rather easily, and perhaps both teams are going to reset for this next Lord.
That's a smart thing to do right now. It's all about discipline when it comes down to the mid-stage to late-stage game. Every little mistake can be punished, and that's what we've seen so far. RRQ made a few mistakes in that transition from early to mid, and BTR were fully able to capitalize on that. And now, even though RRQ has a 2,000 gold lead, it feels like BTR has more pressure on the map because they've gotten more turrets.
I have a question though. I've seen the Fatal Links get popped up twice now onto Key. Is that good? Is that worth it?
Speaking of worth, I feel like what Vin is trying to do is just, delete the manpower, delete the numbers. So again, 5v4, of course, it will favor RRQ Hoshi, and I guess it's an okay trade, right? It's an okay trade, so we'll have to wait and see here, though. But I do want to add this. Skylar has this Scarlet Phantom already, so yeah, perhaps that crossbow of Tang will pop off soon if Bigetron is not ready.
The concealed play already works here, but Albert is able to get this Lord rather easily. There was no contest so far from the side of Bigetron Alpha. As you could see, that Sorizo was trying to put the laning pressure in that bottom side. 5v5 with the Lord on the way for RRQ Hoshi. Bigetron Alpha, they need to think about something fast.
Good secure by RRQ Hoshi. Again, they used the bottom side. R7 was constantly just 1v1ing the Esmeralda, not letting him recall, not letting him join his team, and Bigetron just didn't have an opening to go for it. It was only Max, but Max has a 1-level disadvantage going up against Albert. So Albert will certainly have a slight edge when it comes to that retribution battle. With this enhanced Lord, however, RRQ will need to look for more value. Getting just 2 turrets in that outer turret range won't really be enough. There you go. Just as I say it, they are able to take down that base turret down below.
Wow. Oh my god, but look at Key! He is able to get R7 off the board,
Oh my
forces
God.
the flicker. But look at this,
R7.
the real world manipulation is going to get opened up, so
Yes.
Rizzo is going to be the main focus of the damage as R7 here. Skylar is able to get that crossbow of tag one by
Wow.
one. The members of BIGENTRON Alpha just deceased, and now RRQ HOSHI, they have a 2-man advantage onto BIGENTRON Alpha. 3 members left standing. Are they able to defend this one? Is going to be the question. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be Albert here going to the back line. Key is going to be the focus. You see Max trying to do his best with the heavy spin, but unfortunately, he is going to fall down. And you know what else falls down? The tower, as it is going to be the focus here for RRQ HOSHI as they win game number 1.
R7, what
He
was